Hey all, welcome. What I'd like to do for you now is a 3-card spread. Recent past, current situation, and moving forward, with a couple of clarifiers, and finally an oracle card. So what I feel like I'm seeing here in the recent past is there has been a lot of energetic investment in kind of external sources of information. I think explicitly, like the news, it's like giving a whole lot of attention and care and concern to keeping up with current events or just external stimulation. Perhaps this is even social media. It is as a whole. It's like this is an over investment in something that is sort of a distraction, a driving distraction. I think something that is in the present with the Nine of Cups and the Hangman and then the Five of Cups. It's like this lingering kind of confusion. And it's like there's, with the Nine of Cups, it sort of feels to me like there's an elation, like there is a dopamine hit every time you kind of like doom scroll or look at what's going on TikTok. It's like there's this hit, but then it contrasts with the Five of Cups, which is despair. It's almost like there's this feeling of getting knocked back and forth between feeling up and feeling down. And it's been with the Hangman a really long period of time in which this is just like, it's like those what are those things called with the balls that have the string of balls and you, yeah, somebody tell me what that is. But yeah, it's like we're emotionally and mentally being kind of hijacked by this bipolar kind of backwards and forwards. And it's really because our attention spans have been hijacked by these quick hits, whether it's social media, whether or not it's even just even if we're staying off social media, we're still being infected by those around us who are being influenced by social media, right? And so it just feels like we're trapped in this stasis, and it's like kind of toxic, because even though the Nine of Cups is a really positive card, because it's being contrasted, it's almost like there's no process of getting clarification on what we're feeling. It's just like this emotional chaos, really. And moving forward, it's the Nine of Swords and Temperance. It's almost like we cannot disengage from the anxiety that this process causes. It's like we're just constantly kind of under the gun when it comes to feeling hijacked, and it causes this pressure and this anxiety and this overwhelming feeling of dread, and that we can't get control of our own situation. I think the Temperance card is really giving that advice to disengage, sort of take a step back and rebalance, because this isn't a healthy dynamic. This isn't a sustainable dynamic. This isn't a healthy state of mind for anyone to continue to engage with. Let me pull a few more clarifiers. I feel like with the Death card, it really is saying this is a paradigm that needs to be ended. It needs to be shut down. It needs to be put away and forever changed. There's something that cannot remain in this excessively exposed, unchecked, unmanaged, unregulated, this process of participation that is not serving anyone anymore. The Three of Wands and the Five of Cups again, I feel like there is an awareness. It's like there's this out-of-body experience that we're feeling. We know that this isn't right, that this isn't healthy, but we're kind of addicted to it. It's like there's a feedback loop. There's this circular sort of understanding that this isn't sustainable, but we keep going back to it anyway, because it's kind of it's like with the Nine of Cups especially, it feels like there's a sense of safety in this. This is something that we know that we become familiar with to the point in which it's a crutch. With the Six of Wands over here in the final outcome, I feel like this is a positive card. This means victory over this kind of unhealthy, circular, cyclical ickiness. But it also means that there's still going to have to be a fight against this drive towards attention-seeking behavior. It's almost like the compulsion to become part of the discourse, the attention-seeking economy, it's like you have to fight fire with fire. It's almost like you have to give an equal but opposite reactive lack of engagement as much as those who engage in that give. It's like you got to be able to withhold your instinct to hop on TikTok or whatever as much as someone else is instinctively driven to post on TikTok. It's like there needs to be a counterbalance to that energetic pull. So let me pull an oracle card. Oy vey. The founder, foundations and community. Yeah, it really feels like this is about going back to real life basics. You know, I used social media as an example, but I really think that this could be speaking to that in general, because the foundations, community, it's like, what is going on in your town? What is going on in your neighborhood? What is real life looking like? What does the grass feel like when you go and actually touch it? It's like there's a need to unplug from this ecosystem and get back into what really matters, what is actually going to affect your physical life, what is reality. Because I think we've all been kind of sucked into this virtual world, and we need to kind of take a step back and start to realize this ain't working for any of us, really, especially when you're talking about how much influence, AI is going to have. We need to be able to discern, exercise that discipline, and discern what is real and what is false moving forward to be able to survive this new frontier. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Take care.